John F. Kennedy settles into office as the 35th President of the United States.
In 1960, John Fitzgerald Kennedy from Massachusetts takes the oath of office.
And I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
A bold visionary, President Kennedy challenges Americans to do for their country.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Kennedy initiated an age of positive change and growth. The age of Camelot in America. Kennedy was a visionary, able to awaken the hopes and dreams of every American and build national unity. As Kennedy neared the end of his third year in office, he traveled to Dallas, Texas, with much fanfare. Kennedy's trip to Dallas was as much about conveying a message of hope and optimism as it was to celebrate the times. The weather dawned as perfect, totally in concert with the mood of the country. And then, gunshots. Parkland Hospital becomes the center of the universe as throngs of people and media await and get the word on the death of President John F. Kennedy. The end of an age of innocence. Kennedy's remains are loaded onto the 1964 Miller Meteor Hearse, the car that carried away an age of innocence for every American man, woman, and child. As Air Force One departed, a new chapter in history began. A time when many of Kennedy's dreams would be realized, immortalizing his visions for America.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To this day, there are many questions about what took place on November 22nd, 1963. We do, however, know this. The convertible that JFK rode in on that November day has been completely reconfigured at least once and no longer retains its originality. The provenance of this Cadillac is impeccable. It has been in the possession of the current vendor for over 40 years. This example remains as the last surviving, definitive, and unquestionably pure motor car to carry President John F. Kennedy. It is with great respect and reverence that the Worldwide Group offers this irreplaceable piece of American history, the most important professional car ever to be offered to the public. The 1964 Cadillac Miller Meteor Hearse, the penultimate symbol of the end of Kennedy's age of innocence in America.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.